Bet
Johnny,
on the
what's
Pro
your
Bowl.
opinion? What's your opinion? Because we had a big thing. What's your opinion? Should there be a Pro Bowl or shouldn't there be a Pro Bowl? There you.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's for fun and goofs.
Johnny, I just feel like it's a joke. Watching it, it's just such a joke. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it really is. You know, hockey is a very physical game. They don't play like a regular hockey game because the scoring is like always like 11-10 or something like that, just like every other All-Star game is. But at least they're hitting each other and they're skating fast. You watch the Pro Bowl. Like we said, the corners let the wide receivers go. There's no tackling involved. The offensive and defensive line, they literally just stand up and touch each other. Like, it's a joke. It's like running like a practice at 30%. Yeah.
It's an exhibition game. That's exactly what it is. It's an exhibition. It's like the home Globetrotters playing each other. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
You know.
Johnny, who do you like in the Super Bowl? Ooh. There you go.
We don't even know if we'll be here live for the Super Bowl.
Well, maybe we can make that arrangement, Johnny.
We're in contract negotiations right now. Little heated up discussions going down. Our contract's up. We got to renew it. We're going to see what's going on. I believe it. I believe it. Make him an offer he can't refuse, right? It's that simple. What were you going to ask me? You're going to ask me a question. Oh, God, coming from Oklahoma City Thunder fan. Now answer me this, Johnny.
He really rolls with all these Oklahoma teams.
Yeah, I told you, he's in Oklahoma. He should be living in Oklahoma.
Wow.
Yeah, but he can't now. Johnny, you know the Seattle's coming back now. So now are you going to be a Supersonic fan if they... And you're going to just... No, Gary Payton's definitely not. He might be coaching, though.
Gary. Yeah.
Well, so...
Wow.
Yeah, Rashard Lewis hopefully getting well, not hopefully, for himself he's hoping that he gets a championship. Listen, we were just futzing around.
Yeah, we brought up a lot of things. We were talking about the Pro Bowl. Should they have it or should they not have it? Dwight Howard, with the trade talks now in the Lakers.
Right, John? How disgusting is this guy?
Yeah. Yeah. LeBron James.
Oh, I take Durant, right?
Who are you going to take?
Oh, Blake Griff. That's right. He's an Oklahoma-bred guy, too.
To start your team, though? I don't know, man. I don't know about that. To start your team.
You would take Blake Griffin over Durant or LeBron?
Well, so does LeBron, no?
Let me see what's going on here.
LeBron's 27.
To me, Blake Griffin still doesn't have a jump shot, so...
Listen, LeBron's the best player in the league, Johnny. He's got 3 MVPs. He's got a championship. Probably another one coming. He's not? LeBron's not? Okay. Durant's having a great season. He's going to definitely be top 3.
All right, let's go over this now. Blake Griffin in 45 games played averages 32 minutes a game, 18 points a game. Doesn't even give me double-digit rebounds. 8.5, 3.6 assists, shooting at 52%. So I don't know if that's like a number one guy. What's that?
No.
What? Tell me. I don't understand. What are you going to tell me? Say that. Say what do you mean? What do I mean?
Yeah, but you look at that team
DeAndre
now
Jordan's
without
the
Chris
center.
Paul. Look at what the Clippers were last season, Johnny. You know? He was a
Willie
beast
Warren.
in college. We
Johnny,
all know
what
that.
is going on with Willie Warren, by the way? This guy, Willie Warren, was supposedly supposed to be a super freshman, right? He went to Oklahoma.
Right.
McDonald's All-American. If I tell you that Johnny was gassing, Willie Warren this, Willie Warren that, this
Right.
guy's unbelievable. Yeah, he was at the Clippers. You're right. He was at the Clippers. He didn't even sniff the court. So much for Willie Warren being that guy. Yeah. All right, now let's look at. Well, listen, he might be Manti Te'o.
Johnny's eating this Manti Te'o stuff up, dude. Always taking shots here. Come on. I know. Johnny,
Yeah, right?
that's
The
exactly
smokescreen.
what I told Lou last week. Lance Armstrong was probably just going crazy that, he's in the news for 2 days. This performance enhancing, this doping now with the cyclists. And Manti Te'o news comes up on ESPN. ESPN was blowing this Manti Te'o stuff up. And Lance Armstrong's got to be like, thank you. I don't know.
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to go with choice number 2, and hopefully he goes to the Giants. Oh, no. Well, listen.
No.
Oh! Johnny, numbers. Now let's go over LeBron's stats now. You ready? Well, 38 minutes a game, so he's giving you 6 more minutes a game. 26 and a half
Okay.
points a game, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists a game. Now, come on. Oh, God.
Oh.
Oh, look.
I think a majority of America would take LeBron James over Blake Griffin right now. But, John, moving over right now, let's move on to something else here. We got a lot of talk with Darrell Revis this week in the Jets and trade talk. Do you think the Jets should keep Darrell Revis, or they should let him go try to get some That's one of those things like you got a chocolate cake in front of you, like, yeah, don't eat that. That cake is horrible. Leave that. Yeah. All right. All right.
Oh, my God. I
really
know,
is.
I know. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
Wow, what do we gotta go? 6 and 10?
Without Darrell Revis next season?
You know?
If that. Yeah, he really would.
Yeah, Crow was like, wow, dude, I don't think I can put this together 2 years in a row.
Yeah. Johnny, thanks for calling in today, dude. All right, remember the number to call is 631-955-5400. It's the LB and Sports Doctor radio show on WLIE, 540 AM.
So how much money is Kim Kardashian up to making with this baby? What do you think it's up to now?
I don't know, but I know one thing, that Lou is in love with Kim
No,
Kardashian.
get out of here. I'm in love with
He's
my wife.
in love with Kim Kardashian.
I'm in love with
Brings
my
her
wife,
up
guy. You're
every
crazy.
single week. I know you're in love with your wife, but I'm just saying that his fantasy, celebrity fantasy, has to be Kim Kardashian. Bringing her up on his live radio show on air every single week.
Maybe I'm naive enough. Frick, let's hear your best Kim Kardashian voice.
Kind I don't want to pay the $10 million to Chris Humphries. Humphries turned down a $10 million settlement because what he told her was, I don't want a divorce from you. I want you to annul it. And he wants more money.
Wow.
So-
Yeah, I told you, he's putting them through hell. He wants to bring that whole family down, bro.
Playing
He's like,
hardball.
He feels he was exploited. And I heard there was a Twitter beef between him and J.L. Smith. Is this true?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I heard about that.
What was going on with that again? How'd that work out?
What was the
So-
story behind that again? It was
Knicks Nets played Monday
Right.
at the Garden. Nets won by 3. Thank you. And then
Just a net fan.
congratulations, Rick. Yeah.
so Humphreys tweets out, Garden was pretty quiet last night after we won That was strange.
Right.
J.R. Smith writes back directly to Humphrey saying it wasn't quiet when Kanye was here last month.
Boom.
Boom.
Taking shots at Chris Humphries.
Shots fired.
And listen, I'm just going to throw it out there. For anybody who watched that concert, it was quiet when Kanye was on the stage, okay?
You mean him hopping around his leather skirt?
That was not the right crowd for Kanye to perform in, especially in a leather kilt.
Yeah. Why does he do that? He was in that
wasting
leather
time.
kilt in the Macy's Day Parade for Thanksgiving. Someone should have told him, his publicist or somebody, PR people, throw that skirt away, man. You're a rapper. Why are you wearing leather skirts?
This is why I never liked Kanye, and I still don't. This is why. This is really why.
I just honestly think that Lou thinks that at some point Kim Kardashian will come around to him.
I'm already taken, Kim.
'Cause, you know,
Sorry. I'm married with a kid, Kim. I don't know
You
what to
think
tell
Kim,
you.
think Kim Kardashian cares? She's gonna come.
I know, but I can't. I gotta have values here, you know?
Oh, okay.
What am I gonna do?
I hear
It's
you.
my wife. I love her and I love my child. I can't be turning around worrying about Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, remember the number to call is
Kim
631
Kardashian, as they say in the sports doctor world.
955-5400. Call in right now.
Honestly, though, everything aside, this Manti Te'o thing, right?
It's like full circle with Lou. He comes back to the Kim Kardashian stuff. He loves coming back to the Manti Te'o.
No, do you think he's going to break down on Dr. Phil?
No, dude, he's not. He's not that type of person.
He's not going on Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
He's going on Dr. Phil.
No, he did the Katie Couric thing. Tuiasa Sopo is going on Dr.
Oh,
Phil.
that's right. Yeah.
Because, obviously...
So do you think this guy Tuiasa Sopo comes out and, who cares, right, Chris? Who
Yeah,
cares?
I'm
All
moving
right.
on from this story. Honestly,
All right,
I don't know
let's
why
move
everyone
on from
keeps.
it
It's
then.
not just you. It's people on ESPN. It's all the media right now.
not just
Any
you.
new thing that comes out about the story, they have to bring up this Manti Te'o. Let's move on already. The kid could play football. He was a victim in this. Tuiasa Sopo has already come out stating that he played him for a year and a half. Him and his cousin. There was a girl involved and a guy now. So look, let's move on from this story. Everyone, all right. Let's move on to the combine. That's next for these young players coming out of college football. He could definitely play football. Let's move on. Honestly, that's how I feel about it.
All right, well, let's talk some real stuff right now, Chris.
Yes, thank you.
We're going to talk about how we're in contract negotiations.
With?
Well, let's talk about it.
Oh, you mean with the station?
Yeah.
I thought we were going to talk sports for a
Well,
second.
let's talk about it, see where you want to go with it. We have some ideas, so we might as well throw them out there and see if we're going to be here next week or if we're going to be at a different time slot,
Yeah, you guys got to pay attention for that. I'll be tweeting, Facebooking. It's going to be on the website. I'll put everything out there so you'll see what time. So for our every week listeners, we'll probably be on a different night because I want to get on Friday nights with all the rest of these sports shows and try to get a sports night together on WLAE 540 AM.
And I agree, and that's why I just wanted to let the fans know. And now, let me just tell you, Casey Anthony files for bankruptcy.
Casey Anthony?
Files for bankruptcy, so she
Wow.
wasn't able to make that any type of money that she had.
Didn't she? She came out with a book, right? She didn't get any money with the book.
I guess not. Obviously not. I
Yeah.
mean, she owes almost $800,000 to about 80 creditors and has no income. Good. I hope that you never have money. I hope that bad things happen to you, sweetheart.
Yeah.
I really do. I know it's alleged, but please, you make me sick. John from Easter Talking, you're on the air.
What's going
What's
on,
going
John?
on, bro?
Thank you very much, kid.
Well, listen, we run a hard bargain over here, me and the sports doctor. We don't play games when it comes down to negotiating. We play hardball,
Holding out like Revis.
Thank you.
So what's going on, John? I know you got some Met stuff you want to talk about. You like the Markham Straight signing or what?
Wow. Yeah. The Pelicans.
Yeah, the Pelicans, yes.
Right? That's exactly how I feel. Like, who's going to name their team the Pelicans? Don't skid it.
To be honest with you, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of those teams with the Will Ferrell movie when he was the owner
Yeah,
of the
the
basketball team.
Tropics.
Yeah, the Tropics. I feel like it should be in that league, the Pelicans.
Yeah. Exactly. It's a good.
The New Orleans
good
Pelicans should be playing in the Tropic.
Yeah. What else you got, Johnny? Uh-oh.
Well,
John, you know how I feel about Manti going into a Jet uniform. I definitely don't want to see that happen to him.
Oh, you know it. Listen.
He needs another guy to bring over here to put him in the papers, the front page.
And I'll
every
be honest
single
with you,
week.
I'd be happy with Manti.
I know-
Without
you
a
would,
doubt.
yeah.
As much as we're goofing on him, I'd have a great time with having Manti as
He could-
my middle linebacker.
I don't know if he's a top 10 pick. I think he's a top 25 pick. I don't know. Where the Jets sitting right now? 9? Yeah, listen, the Jets need a lot of help. And it's
Well, in
not
your
a line-
opinion, is Manti Te'o can't miss?
I wouldn't say that. Because of the type of game that he had in the national championship, if you
Yeah,
know,
but that's because he thought his dead girlfriend was still alive.
I know they said
so,
that was
you know.
weighing on him a lot. So. I've watched Manti for 4 years. He broke every tackling record at Notre Dame. So I think the kid can play football, man. And he's only going to get stronger. He's only going to get bigger. I think he'll definitely solidify a spot at the linebacker position for somebody in the NFL. Yes, if he's a Jet, I think that would be a huge mistake. I think that organization, the way they run it, is just so unprofessional. They do something to him, and he'd be out of the league in probably 5 years with the Jets.
Wow. He's really has some hatred.
Johnny, before we let you go, let's talk a little basketball real quick, all right? Now, you got your Brooklyn Nets beating up on the Knicks this week, Monday. What do you feel? All right, we were speaking a little bit to a couple other callers before the show started here. The Jets and Revis, what's your take on that? Obviously, you're a Jet fan. Should the Jets bring back Revis, or should they let him go? Should they trade him and try to bring some draft picks in? Yeah. Right. Yeah. There you go. A lot of people feel that way, Lou. A lot of people just want to, keep Revis here. Don't trade him for draft picks.
You have to keep Revis
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. What about what about
Thanks
Dwight
for
Howard
putting it
and
so
the Lakers?
blatant.
Should they trade Dwight Howard? Yeah. He's a cancer over there. Everyone keeps calling him Coach Killer. Lou's got a new name for him. It's Mr. Coach Killer.
Mr. Coach Killer.
They should have made that trade, right, for Brooke Lopez? You're happy with Brooke right now, right? Yeah. Right. I hear you. John, thanks for calling in, man. All right, you too. Number to call, 631-955-5400. 10 minutes before we get out of here. Call in right now. I never got any Ranger callers here today.
That's weird.
That is weird. I guess, hockey's so popular, I guess. I don't know. He takes shots of me we got the Beard of Zeus in studio. I forgot to mention him today, working a camera. He takes shots of me every week about this hockey kid. I can't take it.
Do you want to hear what Wes Walker's wife had to say about Ray Lewis?
I heard about it, but go ahead.
Let's see what she had to say.
Put that out there for the listeners.
Proud of my this is Anna Burns Walker. Proud of my husband and the Pats. By the way, if anyone is bored, please go to Ray Lewis's Wikipedia page. 6 kids, 4 wives, acquitted for murder, paid a family off. Yay. What a Hall of Fame player. A true role model. Wow. Talk about some anger. Honey, if your husband caught a pass last year in the Super Bowl, you would have won the Super Bowl. And if he caught a pass this year that was right in his chest and the numbers, would have gave him a first down and possibly would have gave him changed the whole entire game around. So I think you should be talking about your husband, not Ray Lewis and his shortcomings, sweetheart.
She took those statements back really quick, though.
Oh, yeah, I know. Let me see. I think she said,
my apologies.
I apologize to Ray, 12 o'clock p.m. I apologize to Ray Lewis and his family for my comments. In no way did I mean for them to be mean or hurtful. Okay.
Yeah.
You sure? I'm embarrassed for being a sore loser. I wish Ray and the Ravens good luck. Lesson learned. Yeah, lesson learned because Wes came home was like, "What you doing, girl?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Put that apology up there now."
What is with these wives? So you had Giselle doing the same exact thing last season. And
Because they're sore losers, the Patriots in general. Look how Belichick acts. Belichick acts like that too. He
Yeah,
doesn't
sure.
want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to the press, and
Yeah.
leave me alone. Leave me alone. We're better than everybody else. So all of a sudden, you don't make it. It's a whole different. You don't win. It's a whole different thing.
And after Eric Mangini called out the Patriots for the Spygate, that incident, Patriots haven't won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, well.
So is it possible to believe that maybe the Patriots cheated their way to all those Super Bowls?
Listen, I know I've talked to a lot of guys that played football in college and just played football,
Yeah.
on every level, and they said it's not out of the realm that people were taping the sidelines. He's
Right.
like, but to be honest with you, it's not really that much of an advantage because they're always changing the signals up every week anyway. They're always making different types of moves. Like it's not
Right.
like it's going to cost somebody a win or a loss in a game. I mean, yeah, okay, once in a while. I mean, we just had this thing come up with Tim Brown this week saying that Bill Callahan threw the game
Yeah, no, that's
versus the Tampa Bay Bucks.
That is
Like,
the most
dude, get out of here.
ridiculous thing I have I've heard this month,
Like, come on.
probably, other than the Manti Te'o news. But this Bill Callahan stuff,
Yeah, that's
it's a
crazy.
joke.
And you want to know something? And Francesca put it the best way. The bottom line is that Callahan, if he wins that game, he probably makes an extra 10 to 15 million in his lifetime.
That
so who
is
is
very-
throwing that away because they don't like the Ravens and their boy is John Gruden?
Well,
Get outta here.
don't like the Raiders. Your best friends is John Gruden. But like Mike said this week, you win that game. Not only do you have more years coaching-wise, you're making more money that way, but endorsements from winning the Super Bowl. You could
Yeah.
say that you've won a Super Bowl as a head coach. Why would you lose that game on purpose on the big stage in front of America like that?
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense.
He wouldn't be coaching Nebraska right now.
You think Tim Brown's a little sour and Jerry Rice are a little sour because they changed the game plan? They said they were going to run the football more. They changed it to a more of a passing game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And, of course, the top wide receivers, Jerry Rice and Tim Brown, didn't have that great of a game. So now they're going to come out and say it was all on the coach.
And you know what's funny?
Why,
It's-
why the hell did they wait so long?
Yeah, who waits
they
10
waited till
years?
now. Because they wanted to make the news for some reason. And not to mention, both of those guys weren't at like the peak of their career at that
Right,
point.
right.
So it's not out of the realm that cornerbacks can shut you down.
Yeah.
So come on, let's just stop.
Yeah. That's a
Please.
ridiculous statement. The head
It is a
coach
ridiculous-
lost the Super Bowl on purpose. That doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't make sense at all. It's crazy.
Who would lose the Super Bowl on purpose, honestly? Come on.
Not me.
Yeah.
I'll
It's
tell you
not
right now,
worth it.
not me. I'm like, oh, this is a payday here.
Yeah.
I mean, look at John Fox losing that Super Bowl to Carolina.
Yeah.
You know, when he was
yeah.
with Carolina,
Right.
the Patriots and that. He had that game.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, that game was one of the best games I've ever seen.
Right.
Besides the Giants versus the Bills, that game was unbelievable.
Yeah,
That
the-
was
the
my
missed-
favorite Super Bowl of all
The
time.
missed field goal.
Missed field goal, dude. That was intense. I was like at such a vulnerable age at that time, just
Yeah.
watching a sports game like that was serious, man.
Yeah, hopefully next week, either if we're on a Friday night or a Sunday morning again, we'll definitely be speaking about the Super Bowl for next week. Ravens 49ers, quick preview for everyone before we get into it. Who are you leaning towards here, Lou?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you
It's
don't know
one
yet?
of those games. I mean, the line's at 3.5 and like 47.5. I
Yeah.
think the over is way too high. I think this is gonna be one of those like really, really hardcore games. Like I think there's gonna be guys bleeding and getting hurt.
Defensive
Like,
game, man. You
yeah,
got two good defenses in this
47
game.
points is a lot.
Yeah,
But listen, I'm gonna lean towards the Ravens, man.
you like the Ravens.
I think they're hot right now.
Yeah, I
And
feel-
I think it turns into one hit, just like they had in New England. That one hit
that one hit changed the game.
changed the game.
I like I've been riding the Ravens all postseason, and the way Joe Flacco is playing right now, I think it's hard not to jump on the bus right now with the Ravens. They're rolling.
So
The
are
49ers look
though.
good. The 49ers do look good. All right,
49ers erased
17-0 they
17
came back.
points
Yeah.
in like the matter of like by the second quarter they
Yeah.
could have went into half with the lead.
I know. It's just one of those things, though. I think once these teams get rolling, like the Baltimore Ravens, with all these teams in the past, it's hard to stop them, man. It really is. I think
Yeah,
it's
but the
destiny right now.
49ers are rolling too though.
They are. They are. I think there's just something about the Ravens, though. There really is.
They took out Andrew Luck, the next up and coming kid. They took out Peyton. They took out Brady.
Yeah.
You know,
Next stop is the rookie Colin Kaepernick.
You
I
know-
think one hit will, like you said, one hit's going to change this game. Lay out Colin Kaepernick.
Are they gonna
one
be able to
time.
hit him, though?
One time hit him.
Will they hit him? And who will be that guy to lay the hit on him?
Terrell Suggs, lay him
Ooh,
out.
Terrell Suggs.
I want
nice.
that helmet turned sideways, maybe a little nose bubble coming out. Pop him.
Make him feel what it's like to be in the league, right?
Yeah.
Because think about the Magic Carpet right this kid's on.
Ladies
he's running-
love this guy. Ladies love him. He's the top selling jersey for women jerseys in the NFL.
What is the cartoon character he looks like again that you said?
If you ever seen that cartoon, Doug, from Nickelodeon, his best friend Skeeter. That's every time I look at Colin Kaepernick, I think of that cartoon and Skeeter. Because he's got like the same nose shape for some reason. I don't know.
Hey, listen. Kaepernick is doing his thing, and so is Flacco.
They are. They're doing their things right now.
I don't know. I don't know what to think about this game. I think they're very evenly matched. Everyone says, oh, 49ers are the better team, 49ers are the better team. Listen, they're both in the same spot.
Yeah.
They both got everything on the line. The line's only 3.5, so it's not like it's not like Vegas really can go either way either.
Right. I hope it's a good game. And I just hope it's a good game. Keep it close, and we'll see what happens. But I think I'm
hope my
leaning towards
boxes
the
hit,
Ravens
really.
here.
That's honestly all I care about in this game. I just hope my boxes hit. That's all. I care less.
I hope my boxes hit.
You know?
That's too funny, man. Did you play any boxes this year?
No, I'm just saying because I didn't play any boxes. I'm just hoping that eventually, maybe in my pretend world of boxes, yeah, guy, of course I played.
Smart Alec Lou over here. All right, so what type of boxes did you play? You got like $20 ones, $100 ones, $50 boxes.
You don't talk numbers on the air because then all of a sudden the IRS.
It's a Jake's or something like that.
All of a sudden, someone will listen to the show. It'll be the IRS. Sick.
Yeah. I got a little Facebook comment from one of my boys from college. Talk about the Sixers whooping the Knicks and Flyers dominating the Rangers this week. Mike, we call him Fur from.
Is he from Philly?
He's from South Jersey. So I get
one of
getting
those
some
guys.
listeners out there from off away, but we gotta head out.
We're
soon.
out of
But
here,
Mike,
dude. Sorry, can't talk Philadelphia sports. I don't know what to tell you.
yeah, well, the Sixers did dominate the Knicks last night, and hey, good luck tomorrow, Tuesday night, Rangers Flyers. That's gonna be a big game.
I do
Something to
like Drew
watch.
Holiday, though. I definitely give you
Yeah.
props on him over
Got
there.
a
in
young
Philly.
kid.
And the Flyers, honestly, who cares about hockey?
All right, till next week, hopefully Friday or Sunday. Keep in touch. It's the LB and Sports Doctor Radio Show on WLA 540 AM. Want to thank the callers, Rick, the bearded Zeus working the camera, and my co-host LB.
We should have talked about the Yankees beating the Phillies in the World Series a couple years ago. That's
Yeah,
what we
you
should
don't
have
forget
talked
about that. Yeah. Every week.
Later.
Later. hell
And
is
everyone
that?
stops listening to the app.
Now everybody just
Not
goes,
fast enough, right?
exit.
Not fast enough, though.
Yeah.
Get this. They're all waiting.
Man, what do I owe you for the batteries?